favorite cardio that always makes you feel better. You know what I've been into lately.
Dancing.
Respect.
Pretty important.
Respect.
Yeah,
Number one.
I want you to put that flag in the ground right now. I need that stuff. And if I don't get that out of my body, I'm not a happy person.
People are in your life for a time or a reason or a rhyme. Being okay with the flow. What was the biggest surprise this year? Everything.
No, nothing.
And then 2024, you will not procrastinate anymore over.
Oh, shit. Going up is one thing that's great, but like hopefully you're on the ride. I can't wait for this run, And I don't know how long this next run will be, but like I'm so pumped for this year.
The Big Silence, empowering personal experiences, inspiring compassion, and healing lives. We are no longer silent. We are here. The Big Silence. The Big Silence.
We want to connect with everyone. We want to say, hey, I want to celebrate 2023. Number one, with the Big Silence podcast, I just want to read a stat here. We have reached 2.4 million people with mental health and self-development conversations via the Big Silence podcast in 2023.
Damn. That's pretty impressive.
I am very proud of that.
When you put it like that is really impressive.
And with the Big Silence mental health resources through our website and programs like Therapy for All and the Crisis Text Line, we have helped 18,000 plus people.
Damn.
So as a recap for 2023, a lot has gone on. Personal life, career life, Tone It Up life, Big Silence life, our life. But I can reflect back on that and see how many lives we have touched and changed. And I call that success.
I think that's great. Kind of makes some of the tougher parts a lot easier to get through when you look at the positive side.
Yeah, definitely. When I look at that, because my goal is always to be able to give back, but also by giving back, it makes me feel really good. And it fills my heart.
That's a win-win.
That's a win-win.
Like those win-wins.
All right. So, yes, when you hear this, it's on January 3rd. You're in 2024. Ooh.
Wow.
We're
in the future.
We're in the future right now. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's imagine. Okay, so we're going to Florida.
Are we in the past? Or are we in the present? Or is time just a figment of our imagination?
What is time? All right. Let's envision. So we're going to leave with 5 Pomeranians.
Yeah.
On the van, driving to Florida. Maybe stopping in New Orleans. Never been there. I really wanted to stop there.
Well, we have the reservation.
And then we're going to Florida to visit your mom and your dad, who both live there, retired there separately.
I mean, it's just great that they literally retired to different towns 15 minutes away. It makes my life easy.
Yeah. So we're going to go to Florida. It's a Florida Christmas and see my aunt, my mother's sister. Haven't seen her since 2021 at the hospital with my mom. So that'll be nice. But I want to have some fun here. First of all, I'm going to pop question you. Pop question.
Do I have like a time limit?
It's like a pop quiz. Yeah. Don't ramble on.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had a call yesterday. My friend Tanya has this women's group that I went to Maine with. And there was one pop question that was asked. And I literally just answered on the top of my mind what came to my brain. So the question was very simple. What was 2023 to you? And what is 2024? In just a few words.
Okay.
Go.
Tough relationship year, 2023. 2024, simplifying everything.
Okay. So my 2023 was year of shedding.
Okay.
My 2024 that came up was year of independence, freedom, and fun.
And simplifying?
When you say tough relationship year, what do you mean? I mean, we went through our own stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that would be, for me personally, the number one. I mean, to start out January of 2023 and not even, living home for a month. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough start to the year. It's not like everything's fully resolved. It's always fluid, but like we're in a much better spot now than the beginning of the year. So I'm looking forward to like going into this year with that energy instead of going into a year with massive stress. So, yeah.
So we're going to go into 2024 stress-free.
I mean, stress-free. I don't know. Is stress-free, is that another figment of our imagination? I don't think that exists, but I would definitely say like, let's shift the weight towards positivity.
Oh, are you taking my words?
Do you own that?
Are
you taking ownership of this?
I was like, let's be optimistic instead of
pessimistic. The opposite of that. I got you. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, we're going to start 2024 off great, but let's talk about 2023. I have questions and I'll answer too. So what was your biggest lesson learned in 2023?
I think I've learned or just fully appreciate some things that have always existed, but like I appreciate you more. I appreciate our Pomeranians more. And them a lot too, because they just annoy the hell out of me a lot of times. And it's just like, it's so much. And it's so exhausting. But I just love them so much.
Let's go back.
Appreciated the time. I think, okay, you know what I've learned? I'm respecting time a lot more.
How so?
Like how things can end. Like kind of when you're face to face with it, then you just go, oh my God, like, everything could just stop. Even life, like, things could end really quickly. And so I'm trying to force myself into the moment with my head is always just running and running. And there's so much. And it's always like future, build this, that. And I'm just trying to like calm my mind and be in the moment more.
I love that. I can't wait to see 2024 with that thought.
Well, I mean, I started in 2023. I saw some progress there. No.
Yeah, for me, I would say I always believe that change is the only thing that's guaranteed. I've had a lot of change in 2023. And I think being okay with certain relationships can come and go in your life. And I'm not talking about anyone who's even listening to this podcast. But
so you're talking about imaginary people.
Imaginary.
Oh, okay. I got it. This is
well, they probably secretly listen. But how it's okay and people are in your life for a time or a reason or a rhyme but it's okay to change friendships, change business relationships. And I'm the type of person that just like wants to hold on to things. But being okay with different, I always say, seasons of your life and being okay with that and figuring out how to move forward, what you really want to do to move forward in relationships and in business, and being okay with the flow.
But do you think it's that passive? Like being okay with the change, like kind of feels like it is implying that the change is just happening, so I'm just okay with it. But like,
I guess it's more acceptance.
Or sometimes it's action. Sometimes it's
like, this isn't good anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only like the circumstance is changing, it's we're changing.
Yeah.
And like.
That is true. And I had a conversation with someone who's like, if we're changing, and even you and I as a married couple, like we have to keep growing together. And if we're not developing and growing, whatever that may mean in a certain relationship, then we're not going to get along. We're not going to match anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not like we're one organism with two heads, like growing together. It's like we're two individual people that are individually growing in our own aspects, overcoming our own unique scenarios. Now, doing that together is like a whole nother level of growth.
Okay, so then that goes back to the question of biggest lesson learned this year is that we are allowed to be our own individual people and our own individual personalities and beliefs as long as we're good, moral people.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Respect is pretty important.
Respect number one.
I want you to put that flag in the ground right now.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to go on to my next question.
Oh, wait, you know what? I just want to add something to that.
Okay.
Kind of about like growing and talking about the future. For me personally, I'm prioritizing things that are also important to me, which in the past, there's so many things in our life that can just get busy with, and there's always something to do. And then in the past, I haven't prioritized my own personal, just not going to get anything out of this except fun and happiness. And I haven't done that very well, but then it makes me kind of bitter, you know?
The resent word.
Yeah, but not even like just straight like resentment towards you, like resentment towards myself.
Yeah. And then projection.
Okay. There's this thing you do where your finger just extends out like this and it just boom, 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 the pointing lasers. Yeah, this is a year for me where I'm getting back to things that are really important for me, which is seeing my friends, spending quality time with my friends who I don't get to see a lot and sometimes haven't prioritized over the years. Getting back to racing, you know? And in this case, now kind of endeavoring to like racing cars. And it sounds very superficial, but for me, like I need that stuff. And if I don't get that out of my body, I'm not a happy person. Like I need some kind of focus and
racing
excitement.
To you is meditation to me.
Yeah. It's like it slows me down.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
You go. Yeah,
I'm thinking about meditating for like 3 days, like a long weekend, at least once a month, maybe twice a month on some months. You know, travel, things like that. So yeah, like 20% of the month.
Okay. So what was the biggest surprise this year? Everything.
No, I mean, nothing. I think we've had some really challenging times, like we've alluded personally, other relationships in our life. None of it surprises me. I guess maybe the surprise would be that like all of this change just comes all at one time. I think maybe there's something there of like,
it was time.
Once you're ready, like, the floodgates kind of open. So it wasn't just one thing this year. It was just like you open it up and like it gets harder before it gets better for sure.
And then it just gets better and better and better.
Yeah. Like I think ending this year in this way is kind of like, I'm so pumped to be on this side of it.
Yeah,
it's like, if you look at a curve, right? And you know, I love value. I love investing. I love buying low. I love selling high. Like I love all that stuff. It's a thrill for me. But like when you look at a curve, like, yeah, going up is one thing that's great. But like hopefully you're on the ride. Like I feel like we're just right here and we're just starting. Like the roller coaster's like and it's just pulling you up slow. And so like the anticipation of all that great stuff is there. And for me, sometimes that's even better than like the reward. Like I love delayed gratification. And so I'm like, we're just like, I can't wait for this run, you know? And I don't know how long this next run will be, but like I'm so pumped for this year.
Yeah. So what are you most grateful for 2024?
I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. And I really want to prioritize time in those relationships.
Yeah. And then 2024, you will not procrastinate anymore over.
Oh, shit. That's a tough one. Oh, what do I procrastinate? Procrastinating answering this question. You know how sometimes there's a tough conversation or something you feel and you don't say it and you just delay and then you wait till the next day and then it's like, then all of a sudden an hour turns to a day, to a week, to a month, to a year, whatever it is. I just want to have those hey, this isn't good for me. I want to be better with getting to the confrontation. I want to get there and I want to express things that I'm not happy with much quicker in my life because I think looking back, I've tended to be a pleaser and do a lot of things since I was a very little kid that I got no personal enjoyment in doing it for others. And that's not going to work out so well in the long term.
Right. So don't procrastinate on saying no, or it doesn't feel right for you.
Yeah.
Or if someone upsets you, you say, hey, I'm feeling this way, rather than holding it all inside and just having it boil.
I think it's all a form of saying no.
Yeah.
Saying you're not happy with a certain scenario or there's something that you don't like. I think just, expressing the negative side of kind of a scenario, like putting a spotlight on it.
Yeah. All right. Here's something fun. Where are 3 places that you want to visit this year? And you will. So.
Oh, okay. Come hell or high water. I'm going
Japan.
I'm going to Japan. Yeah. How long have we been dating?
We're married.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me rephrase that. How long has it been since we started dating? I left out a few words.
12 years.
10?
Skunk is 12 and a half. So
okay,
11
so
and a half.
11 and a half. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And we were supposed to go in 2020. That was our thing. We were going to go to Japan. I wasn't pumped on in the city because I'm not a really city girl.
Did we have plane tickets booked?
No, because
did we have any?
So what happened in March of 2020? All went
I
to
get
hell.
It. But that's a trip that you plan ahead.
I can be sporadic or spontaneous. Sporadic. I can be sporadic and spontaneous.
I think that's a trip that has to get planned, has to get purchased, because otherwise there's so many other things that just come up. And to put aside,
well, then you better get planning.
Yeah, and I have 2 great friends that are in Japan and live there, and
okay, so that's one. What are the other 2?
I don't know. Why don't you give me one and I'll think of 2 more.
Kauai.
Really?
Back to where we got married.
Okay.
I went there.
We've gone back a lot.
In 2023, I went to the same beach that we got married, but I was in Hawaii with friends. And then I did a solo trip to Kauai and we got married at...
That was your eat, pray, love trip?
Kind of. I eat, pray, love over 3 different islands, island hopping. So where we got married is now the one hotel and it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. You should go with me.
I know. There's just this certain thing. It's amazing to go to a 5-star resort. It's beautiful. I'm just it sounds ridiculous, but I'm kind of just burnt out by those trips. I know that's your style, but I'm prioritizing what I like. I'd rather go to a surf shack in Costa Rica that's $25-$50 a night and just saturate a little more.
Okay.
Not it doesn't have to be the best experiences. Just a bit more satiated travel experiences versus showing up and it's amazing and I miss that adventure of traveling.
Okay. And then since you're asking me 3 places that are going to happen, we're going to spend more time in Palm Springs.
I couldn't agree more. I forgot. Okay, yeah. I mean, that just kind of was in my head, a total given. But yeah, prioritizing, that's always been our happy place. And I'm looking forward to a nice long stay where we can settle in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my last question, and we can both answer it. I love these 3 things about myself. And I encourage you listening to think about those 3 things that you love about yourself as well.
I have to go first, I guess.
I can go.
It's like a harder question than you think.
I haven't thought about it. I just
Yeah.
wrote it down. I love where I came from and how we and me have been able to build a life that little Karena has always dreamed of.
Mm-hmm.
I love that I'm very fluid, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can go with the flow-ish.
As long as you're making the wave. Because you don't like going with anybody else's flow.
And I don't know. I know it is a hard question.
It is like 3 things is like.
I love that I just can go for something and take a risk. And if I believe in something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I like that about you too.
Yeah.
Like there's little qualifying it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You go for it. I like that. This is a tougher question. What's weird is that like you instantly go, what are 3 things you like about yourself? And then immediately in my head, it goes to like the things I don't like about myself.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's like, I haven't really thought about that. But I have to be kind to myself now. So I can do anything.
You can.
Like legitimately, I'm going to flex on myself right now.
That's right.
Go me. Like legitimately, my skill set is vast.
From finance to real estate to handyman to driving a 45-foot bus to being the best palm dad ever.
Yeah.
To fixing, like you go on YouTube and you fix anything.
Yeah, YouTube University.
Yeah.
Graduate, baby. No, yeah. But like, I think I have ultimate confidence in that too. Like there's a real area of like, I don't know how to do something. So then I'm like, ooh, that's interesting to me because I don't know how to do it. And maybe it's why, maybe like what we're talking about traveling, I'm also interested in like, I want to do something I haven't done. I want to be challenged by language barriers, societal differences. And you're not going to get that in a gorgeous, amazing, 5-star hotel.
I'll take both. I can go either way. I can like.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying those vacations are amazing, but like they just tend to roll into each other.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Okay, so that was one. Let's see the second thing that I love about myself. I'm a really good friend to people. Like I'll show up, put time aside. Yeah, I really, really care about my friends, and I don't have a huge circle. And even if I don't see some of my friends for years, like, at the end of the day, like those are the people I love. What else?
Number three, let's go.
I'm a great dad.
Palm dad. In my head, I was actually just like, you're a really good palm dad.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Yeah.
We call it fresh kisses.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
It's sick. It's sick.
And if you told me back in 2011, 2012, that would be happening in the morning, I would say never.
They are the alarm clock. 4 to 5 palms, jump up, wake up, and lick his face for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Tiki's breath.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
Well, that's great. Palm dad it is. Okay, so now we're going to your questions for AMA. We'll do a few here.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Oh, no, those were my questions.
Oh, my God. Let me take this jacket off. Jeez.
Now he's starting to sweat. Okay. So, favorite cardio that always makes you feel better? You know what I've been into lately.
Dancing.
Such a great answer.
Yeah.
So cardio. Actually, last week was a podcast with Anya Garnis, and she's on Dancing with the Stars, and she's been on So You Think You Can Dance, professional dancer. And then afterwards, we learned to dance to the Big Silence theme song. So make sure you go to the Big Silence Instagram and YouTube, and you can learn the dance. We're doing a dance contest.
Are we?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Remember the old tone it up shake dance? Like this is the big silence dance. So we want to see it. But yeah, it was really fun. And I had Anya come over and teach, we had a girls' night dancing. I've just been like, it's just fun. So the answer to that, favorite cardio that always makes you feel better. And like dancing like no one's looking. Remember my
dirt
dancing?
biking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dirt biking.
I'm guessing more of you are going to dance versus dirt bike.
Could we have a dirt bike challenge?
No.
Please. Please.
All right. Next question. Favorite Christmas gift ever? Well, my gift this year was really cool from you.
Okay. That would be the favorite though, ever?
I don't remember the rest.
Oh.
Like, do you remember past gifts?
Some. Yeah, I guess it kind of blends
Well,
together.
this year is like a 1980s gold-plated weight set.
Yeah, it's very rare. Very rare.
That's fun.
For my 5-star fitness superstar.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Man, now the first thing I'm thinking of is like, oh, this year too. You know why I really like this year? Because it's what I love and ask for. So I love my Bobby baths. Love bath time. So this year, and I also I've been literally always like, man, where are my slippers? Where are my slippers? So this year, I had the extreme Bobby bath makeover. I came in, the tub was filled with all the accoutrements, rose petals, a custom Bobby bath candle, new bath salts, bubble baths, oils for your moods. I was like, wow, this is the start of amazing things for 2024. I also got an incredibly soft robe and wonderfully comfortable slippers.
Yeah.
So I expect between my 20% of each month racing, I expect another 30% of Bobby baths. It leaves about half the time for my family and friends. But I told you, I'm putting myself as numero uno this year.
That's right. Yeah. Bobby baths all the way. All right. So here's a question from Carrie. Tips on taking the first step. I know I'm depressed, but I'm scared to reach out for help. So I would say number 1, go to thebigsilence.com to resources. Number 2, reach out because it's nothing to be scared about. It's normal if you're feeling depressed. Reach out to someone 100%. And you can also text hello to 741-741 for 24/7, just completely anonymous crisis text line. A crisis can be anything. So you can talk to a counselor and they can connect you. We also have a therapy for all program through The Big Silence. So I think the first step is just reach out and know that you're not alone. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's also the season too. There's a lot going on right now. So we hear you and make sure you reach out. Next question. Favorite thing about where you live? I'd like to ask you that, Bobby.
Favorite thing? I feel like Austin is the perfect blend of sexy and cute. No. What movie is that from?
I'm the worst at movie quotes. I don't know. I was just thinking of Tiki.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, wait. Our Pomeranian's not sexy. She's just cute.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. But I do think that Austin's the perfect blend of nature, of current with a vibe of the past. And, I like the edge of counterculture, the beauty of hills and water. And I like the laid back nature of Austin. Pretty respectful city like that. Like people are really nice. I love it.
I do too. I love it here. Everyone's like, do you miss California? I said, no, I miss Palm Springs, but we spend a lot of time in Palm Springs, so we love that. But yeah, love Austin. Here's a really important question. Dun, dun, dun. Any more Bobby booty workouts?
I need it.
Coming soon.
Yeah. I got to get my race booty in shape.
That's right. You got to get in shape for racing. Here's another really important question. Any more plans for more dogs?
Oh,
that's a yes.
That's funny.
A yes.
That's funny. No. I mean, locked in. So happy, so grateful to have all our little cuties, and I love them so much. But yeah, that's hard no from me.
Okay, so we can agree on no more dogs yet, and definitely some Bobby Booty workouts.
Okay, I can get there.
All right. And you can go to the Tone It Up app to find current booty workouts and the Tone It Up challenge. You can sign up because we are starting soon. And Bobby's going to do it with me.
You know what? I'm feeling a little inspired by you and your love of your new cardio, love dancing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe a 2024 dance booty workout. I do enjoy crafting a nice playlist. So let me
are
get
you
back on
going to
that.
create a dance?
I'm going to create the workout.
Okay, a dance workout.
A dance booty
dance
workout.
Bobby booty workout.
Yeah.
Okay, so stay tuned for that. I love this. I'm excited for 2024. I hope everyone listening to this is excited for 2024. Things to look forward to. Obviously, the new Tone It Up challenge is coming up this month. So sign up there, and the nutrition plan. And I've got, I'm coming out with the memoir on audiobook this month or this year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you done recording it?
No.
Oh.
Still recording. That'll be out in May, though.
This is one of those little procrastination things.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm only saying it out loud so that I make sure I do it. But I'm excited for this year and all the good things. Excited for everything that Big Silence is doing and also our new partners for the podcast and the foundation. And keep DMing me. Email us any questions you have, any support you need. We are here from you, for you, from you, for you.
For you, from you,
to you,
by you, with you.
And thank you, Bobby Goldstein, for being on the podcast. Cheers to 2024. Let's make sure we're not procrastinating.
Yep.
We're just celebrating and having fun and following our dreams.
Bye.
I think you have some toothpaste on your chin. Did you just brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a little dribble.
Hey, we're going to slate now. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Can you hit that red button so it goes off? There we go. Episode 88, Bobby 2023 recap.
The big silence. The big silence. The big silence.